Hi and welcome. It's Jules Muller, founder and CEO of Chicks Connect. We are on January, week 3, discussing scheduling. This week we'll be using our priority lists from January, week 1 to fill in our calendars. If you missed that activity, quickly jot down 5 personal priorities and 5 business priorities for 2019. Perhaps you won a new car as an incentive for your business, and one of your top priorities is to take really good care of this new car. What would need to be done yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily? Maybe self-care is one of your personal priorities. Ask yourself the same questions. Let's say that you're really excited about innovation in your business this year, and it's one of your top priorities. What would need to be accomplished in the various time frames if innovation was a top priority? Look at the examples, keep them or cross them off if they don't apply, and then add yours to the list. Share them with your chapter members and make sure to save time to schedule these onto your 2019 calendar. Block out that time. B equals business priority, P equals personal priority. Yearly. What yearly tasks are necessary in order to fulfill your personal and business priorities? So maybe a business, you want to file taxes once a year, and maybe that's in January. Another business, maybe priority is your innovation retreat. You schedule a 1-week vacation with a focus on new business ideas, and perhaps you want to do that in July. A personal one might be a yearly exam, and that would fall under your self-care priority. Another personal one might be 2 dental appointments, also self-care, and an eye exam, self-care. And maybe you need to rotate the tires of your new car twice during that year of 2019. So what are some of the business and personal things that would just happen once or twice a year that you would schedule on your calendar as a yearly task? Quarterly. What quarterly tasks are necessary in order to fulfill your personal and business priorities? So maybe quarterly you do your payroll taxes, and quarterly for your business you do an innovation mastermind. It's a full-day mastermind with your creative team, and you schedule that ahead of time for 4 times during the year. And for that car care, you need to do an oil change. And maybe for self-care, you're going to throw out that old mascara and buy yourself a new one. And perhaps you're also going to get a massage 4 times throughout that year. Schedule them in. Actually set the appointments and schedule them onto your planners and calendars. Monthly. What monthly tasks are necessary in order to fulfill your personal and business priorities? So maybe personally you want to do your monthly breast exam. That's going to be a self-care thing. So schedule it. Do it the first Monday of every month. When you schedule those things, then you don't forget them. You just assign those tasks to a particular day. Innovation afternoon, maybe the second Wednesday of each month from noon to 5, you block out that time on your calendar for a whole year as your innovation afternoon. And if you're like me and you have affiliates, you would do that on a monthly basis. You would pay them. So I pay affiliates on the 10th of each month. That's scheduled in. I don't need to think about it. It's something that happens every single month. Weekly. What weekly tasks are necessary in order to fulfill your personal and business priorities? So personally, let's say weekly, you plan your healthy meals. That would be under self-care. How about every Saturday morning, you go for a hike, a bike, a pickleball, or yoga? That's your self-care. Maybe you've scheduled every single Friday, that's once a week, as your follow-up Friday. This will be weekly check-in with potential clients. So hopefully you have a whole stack or a list or business cards or some way that you're organizing your leads, and every Friday maybe you call that Friday follow-up. Money Monday, maybe that's when you look at your accounts payable and accounts receivable, and you take care of that on Money Monday, and you just block out an hour or 15 minutes or however long you need for that. And then We Work Wednesday, maybe that's when you schedule the bulk of your networking and administrative tasks. So add to the list of what you need to accomplish weekly in order to set your priorities on the success path. And then daily. What daily tasks are necessary in order to fulfill your personal and business priorities? Create a morning routine for a positive mental attitude. That's PMA. Maybe you need to schedule a client fulfillment block. So maybe every day you're fulfilling client needs, or the sales that you have made and you need to bag things up and ship them off, or whatever you have to do for fulfillment. And then you need to keep the pipeline full, so you need to schedule a lead generation block. So those two tasks, the fulfillment and the generation, should probably be on your daily task list if you are a full-time business entrepreneur. If you are part-time, then maybe you just do that 2 or 3 times a week. Once you've created your list of tasks based on daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly, you can now take your planner, online or hard copy, and schedule in your activities. For example, if taking care of your new car is one of your personal priorities and you know you need to get your oil changed quarterly, schedule it and forget about it until the time comes. You will clear up so much worry, fret, and overwhelm if you free your mind of the mundane things that can be scheduled months in advance. So every 3rd month, on the 3rd Friday afternoon, perhaps you schedule a lunch date with a friend. Maybe this is another personal priority, being an even better friend or better sister or better daughter, and you schedule a lunch date at the restaurant next to the oil change place. Pair up these quarterly priorities and feel amazing when you start to make relationships and car care a priority that you focus on with some simple pre-planning. Don't stop with just listing the tasks. In order to increase your chances of success, scheduling these onto a calendar or planner of choice and then referring to this calendar planner daily will set you up for the success that you desire. Thanks and have a wonderful day.